Attention please. Services from this station are operated by Rip Rail. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform when boarding. Report any suspicious behaviour to the station villagers. We wish you a safe onward journey.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode from the Ripple Effect SMP. We're going to do some work in the Nether Hub to start with. I originally wasn't going to do this. This is actually Ripple Effect stream day. I was going to work on a pumpkin farm, but my attention's kind of distracted with this, so I kind of want to work on this. Dug out a hole. Portal's going to go there. We're going to rip all this out. It's going to look good. Oh, I'm going to try to time-lapse it real quick. Here's some of our materials. And let's just get right into it. Alright guys, we're back. And man, that time lapse was a bit rocky to make. Also, the intro clip, I was doing that during a live stream, didn't realize the live stream music was still playing. So you got some out of Minecraft music for a little bit. But yeah, here's the Nether tunnel. It's based on the design from the Amethyst farm room. Originally, it was always supposed to be the Nether tunnel design, and I just kind of used it for the Amethyst farm. I did some work on this. These were originally cobbled deep slate. It felt too dark. It felt like a dungeon on those sections, so I switched it out with some andesite. I like this much more. Also, we need to rip the carpets out because we're going to be doing a floor. It's basically a 3-hue crosshatch, not crosspatch. It's a common design, but I think it's gonna bring some more life to this area because there's a lot of deep slate still in here and not a lot of woods. So the wooden floor is gonna bring a lot of the natural vibe back, and it is gonna be half slabbed, so it'll be up off the ground. The final sections I need to work on are up here. Originally, I was just going to have the design go straight up to the wall. I don't know if I'm going to do that still or not, but for right now, I just want to kind of get the floor in and take it section by section. I'm not going to time-lapse it or anything like this. This area is so tight, to record a time-lapse was a bit of a pain. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the floor real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what might be some cool ideas for this area. Maybe we just kind of like leave this for an episode, come back and finish it, get some good ideas on the table first, and then go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the floor, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, floor is in. It's not as I don't know, amazing as I thought it was gonna be. It definitely feels like an odd checkerboard pattern. The problem is the room was not very wide, and I didn't realize this until I was about 75% done with the floor, that you really can't see the cool pattern in it. But it did its job in the fact that it livened up the tunnel just a little bit. And that's all I care. It's a short tunnel. It's like, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Still don't know what to do with this, but I had an idea about what to do with this. And honestly, I'm thinking about pushing it back a little bit. So let's head outside and I'll show you what I got in my mind. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. I'm thinking about taking one of these roof arches and putting it in the Nether tunnel as kind of a facade for the tunnel. I don't know if it's gonna work well or not, but I really want to attempt it. I really want to put this like planter thing in there too. So I'm gonna give it a go, and we'll be on the other side and see how it turns out. Okay, we are finished. We're looking at the backside. I probably should have started this on the other side, but we're gonna start in here. No, we're not, because that's a bad idea. We're gonna start out here. I can't get my mind made up. Okay, so one thing, Carl's ginormous faces. I was like, why am I sliding? I think there's ice. Yeah, okay, there's ice on this. Okay. Anyways, giant faces basically block the entire tunnel. So there's really no point in being super decorative. That being said, like, the faces look good when you're looking down and you're seeing everything. Yeah, they look good there. But for decorating the tunnel, it was kind of eh. If we come around here, you can see I couldn't really do a ton of stuff in here because I underestimated the width of the Nether tunnel again. So I put the same size, or I shouldn't say size, ratioed roof line in here, but it ended up cutting it down by like half, and it's an even wide tunnel. So I had to do some tricks with some stairs to give it a point, but it works. And I just pulled the warped wood inside like that and had a bunch of leaf overgrowth happen in here. I think it looks good. It's not as detailed as I was going to get, but I think that's fine. I think it works out well. I think people will see this and understand this is my base if that's not the biggest hint in the world. But yeah, I need to figure out what to do here and here. I've just kind of put Carl's exit sign right here, even though you can't exit this way. That's not how that works. But oh, you know what I should have done? Hang on, where's there it is. No, because it just makes it look like I got a black nose. Okay, we'll just put it in here. I'll ask Carl if he's got any ideas of some other stuff I could put right there. If you guys have some ideas, let me know. Maybe like a Dud's head, we'll make a shelf or something like that. Mini blocks. Oh, mini blocks actually would be a good idea. But we'll work on that another time because I want to get working on the base. Let's hop this way. Hop in the literal sense. Okay, so let's talk real quick about the latest unfinished section because I've been doing some thinking. So I really like the idea of having this big glass window, but I don't think this place... Sorry, I could have sworn I just heard a zombie die, but I don't think this is the spot for it. So the problem with that is, if we come around this way, you can see it's going to have a section that's not buried into the hillside. So that means I've got to decorate the side, and basically it's going to end up being flat unless I add like kind of force shove something into it. And I'm not wanting to do that. I want to add depth to it, but I can't add depth because if you add depth on a 1-block wall, it'll connect to the glass wall that I was going to have here. So that's not going to work in that section. I do like it though, so we're probably going to use it somewhere else. Just thinking like maybe over here, like that could be kind of cool. Or maybe right here, that would also work. So I need to figure out a new section to put over here. We need to get back to detailing and working on these sections. And I kind of want to get a platform in place today. Can we get all that done in one episode? I don't know. But the section we're going to do right here, I actually am going to reuse another thing. I'm going to resize it so it's a little bit bigger, fits a little bit different, but we're going to keep using this overhang style. So these are like really short overhangs. They're made to be just a little bit longer than they all are tall. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue this ratio but upsize it. So instead of having like 2 logs, it'll probably be 4. And then it'll be a lot taller. I still think I'm going to do the 3 wide. But I got to play around with it. I got to get some stuff going. We got to do some digging and all that jazz. And this clip's been running a little long. So let me rip this out, start placing some blocks, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. And things are missing. Things have been added, but things are missing. So I've tried the other look. It didn't work either. This little curve right here just really compacts things. Sorry, it's definitely after midnight, and I'm trying to work on this. The creative blocks today were just a great thing to have, but I've just ripped it all down. I wasn't liking it. I've worked on a platform. I think that's going to be the platform height. Kind of mapping out where a stairwell and stuff's going to go. I added some detail on this. I'm not sure I'm good with that. I haven't textured it, so don't worry. But just a little bit of detail work. I think it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Now that I got that yawn out of the way, I've decided to just take a break from this. Stop trying to force it. Placing blocks isn't working. Move on to a new project. Right here. So this was supposed to be, or is going to be, the trading hall for the villagers. I've always known what the interior of the trading hall is going to look like. I've just never known what the exterior of the trading hall is going to look like. And I've always found it difficult to build the outside or build the inside before the outside, which honestly should have probably been the thing I did, but I didn't do that. So I'm working on a design for the exterior. In between all the yawns, I'm probably going to go to bed right after this clip. Alright guys, we are back, and I'm about to show you something in the build process I don't normally show. So yeah, this is something you'd say 15, 20 minutes, no problem. I'm gonna look around, make sure there's no creepers. Now this is the accumulation of 2 days. 2 days worth of work. I see you back there, skeleton and creeper. And I don't like a single bit of it. Sorry, I've got to murder these guys, or I know they're going to sneak up on me and kill me. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to have roof line, roof line, roof line. It's supposed to have 3 roof lines. I honestly just hate it. Yeah, I get this is a lot of plain work. And it was supposed to be. I just wanted to get the shape of the building in before I add details. But doing this in survival mode, it takes so much time. Like I said, this is 2 days. Really, this was 15 minutes. And this was 2 days. There have been so many different roof shapes on this roof. And I've just come to the thought process of this building sucks and I'm tearing it down. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. The creative juices have not been flowing. It's really putting a damper on my time. So I don't know what I'm going to do other than rip this atrocity down and put it in the storage chest where it deserves to be. And try to think of something else. Yeah, I guess we'll be back when I have something else to build. Okay, we are back with a clean slate, and this isn't right after I tore it down. This is actually a couple days later. I had some real life stuff come in, which is why this episode is taking so long, but I have been doing some work. I was able to get on last night and do some work. I decided, why not just go ahead and start texturing things? So I've textured the tower, I've textured down below, and then I started working on this platform. Now, it's not fully textured. I want to get that right. But it's the start of something. So the platform really doesn't go anywhere right now. I've got this little thing right here. I thought that was kind of a cool little drainage thing. Yeah, don't know what it's going to look like. I got these right now. Now this is probably the final look of these. I like this. I really do. But if we go up these stairs, we've got this big hole in the ground and then this block of stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another tower here, kind of like that one, except I want this one more tore down, more beat up than the other one. And then we're going to bring the ground around it again, kind of mold it back into this tower. So it feels more natural, everything like that. This was actually supposed to be flattened all the way down to there, until I realized, one, this is a villager breeder, and two, this is like an item sorting machine for this iron storage room. So I can't be doing that. I have to keep it covered. So we're going with this design. There we go. Words are hard. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start working on detail work, get this cleaned up as much as I can, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're done. Oh, it has felt like a marathon the last few hours. So, yeah, this is the longest I've had in a day to work on it. I've been working for about 3 hours, and I feel like I have this section pretty good, except for right here. I haven't gotten to detail this just yet. So, yeah, I think I'll have to leave that for next time. Mainly whenever we get the pathing done right through here. We'll work on it then. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this tower came out. I said I wanted to make it look more beat up and everything, and I think we have. And the best part is it does connect to the back of the mountain, so whenever we start working in here, we can actually go down there. I'm kind of tempting to change my mind about the villager trading hall after the not so resounding results here. Maybe making this area the trading hall, and then we use like the sections like this. Like maybe this is the blacksmith section, maybe that's the librarian section, maybe that's I don't know, another area for some of the villagers. But I think it's looking really good. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a little peak up there. This is the first time I've really designed a cone-shaped roof on my own, so I hope it came out pretty well. We've just got some random ledges attached to the side of the building. They're not really meant for anything. They were supposed to look like scaffolding where they were trying to repair, and obviously they just kind of quit. They fenced up the holes and said, I'm done. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, like especially with how rough these past 2 weeks have been. This is a good thing. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you want some more, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye.